People of paradise are strange when you're a stranger of paradise. All right, let's go get that fire crystal. Don't remember which fiend this is. All I knew is Lich and Tiamat. Maralith, or was that the water one? Who knows? Dimension 9. Oh, so this is, I guess, the beginning of the game when he got chased around by the mantis, and then that guy turned to stone for reasons that were never really explained? I don't think. I mean, there was a lot of stuff in Final Fantasy IX that was never really explained. Stuff like, hey, why did I have to go get that stone for Kuja? Or what was up with the theming around musical instruments? Like the Soul Gate for Terra had that huge harp. And yeah, that was just there. I'm stunned. Anyway. So, yeah. Or, you know, hey, there were other things like, why didn't nobody ever have any plan for what they were going to do? They just chased around the villains and then got absolutely destroyed by Beatrix every time. And then they forgave Beatrix by the end of the game. And she was supposed to be, like, Steiner's love interest. Oh, my God. Final Fantasy IX. That was a video game, certainly. Anyway, this is that place where I fought those mantis. You know, also I was saying, like, yeah, you know, Stranger of Paradise, which you would think would refer to the fact that Jack is supposed to be an outsider, a misfit type of character, somebody who is way too angry to be in this very, you know, otherwise beautiful fantasy sort of setting. But we also found out last time that the Lufenians just call it Project Stranger. So I guess that was a little bit too subtle for them. Not that Stranger of Paradise is particularly subtle, nuanced game or anything like that. Which, to its credit, talked about that quite a bit last time. The idea that Jack is the most iconic part of the game, and I do think that, you know, going real big, there is something to be said about that, especially in this game. Even if it's just a real big personality. Well, I mean, video games often go real big in terms of actual plot points and stuff like that. You know, we have like dimension spanning, save the world plots and everything like that all the time. That just is a normal thing here. Ugh. Bats are just the most annoying characters in this. Yeah, but at the same time, you usually don't see characters like Jack in these games. I guess what I'm saying is that you just go big. Go big. Go full musical mode in games like this, where you just what is this?
Didn't think we'd find drinkable water here.
Neither did I. This is a place called, like, Memories of Poison. Anyway, just go full musical mode. Things that are normally hokey in, like, a regular movie or play or book or whatever do make a lot more sense when you put them to song, right? It's like, and that is sort of what they're doing here. I mean, that's sort of how I would describe Jack as a character. The idea that you have a... Can I just keep doing this? Whatever this is? Evidently not. Yeah, the idea that you just go really huge. You have huge portions of gameplay and whatnot that... oh my god. Good. Oh, maybe I'll have to go check. I should go check to see if I have better armor or something. I feel like I'm actually taking a lot of damage from these characters here. What do I got? What do I got? And what's the most optimal now? Not really too much of anything. Well, anyway, whatever. Maybe this is actually... Hey, are we actually at the point in time that I want to start just running past enemies? Maybe. But finishing my thought there. Yeah, huge portions of gameplay that are then broken up by having, you know, somebody with an extremely strong personality do something ridiculous. I think that makes a bit more sense than you know, where am I going here? Is this like a mini boss or something? No. It works. I mean, certainly I enjoy it a lot more than, you know, sort of generically heroic characters with extreme stoicism, or, you know, like the sort of flippant one-liner machines. All that sort of stuff. I feel like going for a character like Jack is more entertaining. And it's said in the last video that Jack's not really a good character, but he is the character we need for this game. Because he is definitely the most interesting part of it. I'm thinking way too much about Final Fantasy Stranger's Paradise. Whatever. What else are we going to be doing here, right? Fighting enemies, being like, thought so. Well, anyway. Yeah, there. So, I mean, as always, it's just like, just imagine fighting enemies in a Souls game, right? There's nothing over here? No. All right, well.
I barely see a thing in this fog. We had better proceed with caution.
This is not that thick a fog. What are you talking about?
Let's go. Jack, let's go.
Well, I mean, you know, and then also it's just like, yeah, speaking of big, though, we do have, of course, still just the sort of Lufenians who discovered save states from some sort of godlike entity. I guess Lufenians, the evil kingdom. Godlike entity that gave them save states is the, well, you know, godlike entity or godlike power. Astos, probably gonna be the mad scientist type of character who turns out to be the real cause of, like, the Lufenians in the first place. The Lufenians doing their thing. You know, the Hojo, the Arden, Kuja, I was just talking about him here. Kefka, all those sort of characters.
Time to take a breather.
We are coming into a pretty standard sort of Final Fantasy plot, it seems. I mean, Jack could just go ask Astos, like, hey, tell us everything you know, but we all know that he's not that sort of character. Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's like you can predict exactly what Jack's going to say at any point in time. It's pretty simple, as it turns out. But still. Okay, so it seems like I was just going a little bit too aggressive against these characters. Don't seem particularly difficult otherwise. Oh, there's a goblin here. Well, as long as I don't get hit by the stupid paralysis powder, it should be fine.
Now then.
Because, I mean, that was the one thing that I remember that was killing me during the failed recordings of this, where I just got killed like 5 seconds as I got into the game. Just saying. That's alright. I'm lying to you with video editing yet again. Okay. Lufenians, I think, appeared in the original Final Fantasy, and I think they did pretty much the same sort of... They were also, you know, the evil kingdom, godlike entities, blah, blah, blah. I mean, Warring Kingdoms is obviously not a part of this, unless Cornelia, what is this place called? Is going to be going to war with the Lufenians. Yeah, I don't... This feels more like a Final Fantasy X sort of thing, where you have, like, the evil kingdom, but you don't really have the... But we're not at war. Maybe. It's a little bit too early to say. Mostly because, yeah, Lufenians seem to be a little bit too technologically advanced. Yeah, this is... I only know so much about the plot of the original Final Fantasy that there are... like the basic part about, like, Garland and everything, who's definitely not going to be Jack. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Garland's Jack? That's ridiculous. Just because his name is Jack Garland, which they said a lot in the promotional materials for this game. That doesn't mean anything. Right, I gotta go find the...
Like a prize. If I were her, I'd be pissed.
Me too.
Sarah?
But ridding
Who?
the world of royalty's old-fashioned ways is no easy feat.
Well,
Huh?
maybe the Warriors of Light can do something about that.
Out with the old, huh?
Yeah, oh, here we go. I got another Fool's Missive. Yeah, okay. Executive spam pod, corporeal previous existence perished. Okay, so that's people dying. So I guess that was can't remember her name that we saw in the last thing. She wasn't taking the stones from. She was taking the stones from all the people that died at the beginning of that. All right, well, fair enough. Transcending time and space to yell at people. You know, that's how. And aid my friends with the. Okay, so the Fool's. Okay, so yeah, I'm betting that the Fool's Missive then is Astos. I kind of thought so. That it's like he's working for the Lufenians. Because the erstwhile Masters seems to definitely. Like that's the whole thing. The way they were talking about it with the Dimensional Matrix thing. Man, this plan is going. The way they were talking about that last time with the Lufenians is that the Lufenians have dimensional traveling capabilities. I'm getting hit. Lufenians have dimensional traveling capabilities, but it's from the godlike entity creature that they got the time traveling capabilities. And yeah, it seems like Astos, you know, being... Will you just... Like, it has 1 hit point left. Pretty much. But yeah, it's like... So yeah, I assume that's Astos, because there's kind of a very limited amount of characters in this game. And I sort of... After Astos appeared a second time, I sort of had my suspicions there, because I'm just like, well... It doesn't seem like he's a one-off, you know, tell you where to go further along the plot NPC. He's got a little bit more to do than that. All right, well, there you go. There's going to be like a playable character. Who knows? Probably not. Seems I would say, I would have said originally that it's like, if we're doing the Warriors of Light, it would have been 4 warriors. Right? Well, we do have 5 now. But then again, I guess Jack is... No, I mean, Jack is definitely the not Chaos. What are you talking about? He's not. Nope, not at all. Anyway, there's a flower. On the other side of this, it looks like... Can I just jump down here? No. All right, fine. We'll continue to go over here instead. Stop this thing from exploding. Like, you know that's what these guys do, right? I mean, I know that. Because I played a Final Fantasy game before. Okay, so it seems like they want me to go over here, given the signposting as it exists. But at the same time, it looks like I have to get on the other side of this. Alright. Yep, just combine a bunch of dimensions together, as you do. Okay, so there's light over here. Oh, it's over here, yeah. All right, I was going after the wrong one, it seems. Right? No, I thought that was the flower. I saw that. Is there... Wait, was it on the other side of the... I don't... It's like, this is not a very complex game. No, this is just light to tell you where to go. It's not a very complex game, and yet I'm still getting, like, turned around somehow. If only they just gave me, like, a mini-map or something, right? That would go a long way to helping me. Is there something over here? Okay, so yeah, because not everything lights up in the same way is the thing. There's your signposting lights, and then there are actual lights on critical dealios. And that's the stuff that I'm looking for. Alright. And a shortcut here. For whatever that's worth, really. You know what? Actually, it is worth quite a bit. Because I do have... I think this is this is just the very beginning of the game. No mantises yet, by the way. Kind of surprised on that one. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I was talking about Final Fantasy X last time. This does remind me, the plot so far, at least what we've gotten, does remind me quite a bit. And then we're just right back here. Do I just walk around? Is that it? Yeah, I just walk around. Of course it is. How embarrassing. Whatever. Reminds me of Final Fantasy X, where the... Alright. Okay, well, once again, you can't just stand there and take every hit, right? Where, yeah, there are definitely two kingdoms. One is the good kingdom, one is the evil kingdom. But it does seem like whatever sort of conflict they had, that it was far in the past, comparatively. Jack, of course, does not care at all about this and just tries to immediately punch every and any enemy that comes in his way. Which is not an unreasonable way to do it, I want to say. Like, not even letting characters have the time to do their stupid... I mean, that's the whole thing, where you get it, right? Jack is kind of a character that I sympathize with. Because you're not gonna go reason with Lich, the Fiend of Earth.
Keep it up, everyone.
Just go fight him. And yeah, it's not gonna work, but I appreciate the attempt to try that. Still, though, it's so ridiculous. This game is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous game. But it's really not even just a ridiculous game. It's a single ridiculous character that otherwise is... Oh, it's mountain.
That's the volcano, huh?
Sure
Of course
looks
it
like
is.
it. I wonder if we'll run into another fiend.
Well, yeah, of course we are, Jack. What do you do? Like, you... my God. You know, I was thinking about this earlier. Jack reminds me of a character in another game I played. Horizon Zero Dawn. Aloy. And you might be like, that is a weird comparison, but hear me out. So the thing is, Jack doesn't particularly care about the story in this. He knows like what he wants to do, and that's pretty much it. Aloy overall was a character who is like a... Can I get through? I can. Oh, that's just because it goes back here. Aloy was a character who was like somebody playing a tabletop game but refused to do any role play. And I think the way we were supposed to read that was that she was supposed to be you know, really smart. So she knew not to fall she knew not to believe that this machine was their god or whatever, and just refused to have any like sense of wonder or interest in the setting at all. Is it over here? It looks like I'm supposed to be going around an area right now. And Jack similarly does not care about anything except for his immediate goal. At the same time, Aloy, where am I going? Because like, yeah, there's the thing. It's clearly pushing me over here. It's going to just be like one small branch off area that I didn't see, right? Oh, that leads to a treasure chest. Does it just go left here? It is.
Sure is humid in here.
It's funny because I'm making all these comments about, hey, they show you very clearly where to go a lot of the time, and yet I still just utterly fail at it. I think it's because I'm spending more time trying to analyze the plot than actually pay attention to what I'm doing. I really am just kind of going on autopilot here when it comes to just fighting stuff. It's not a very hard game, you understand. Anyway. Whatever. So Aloy, yeah, Aloy is just like a character in a fantasy setting who refuses to roleplay. Jack is a character in a fantasy setting who refuses to roleplay. Well, except he does roleplay. He just roleplays as a caveman. Which, is that quite the same thing? Yes and no. His roleplays is, Jack Smash! Chaos! Where? It's over here. Okay. Whereas like Aloy was supposed to be a bit more nuanced than that, and I think that's kind of her undoing. Keep her the simple smash things character.
Barely even got going.
She ain't like Silence. Silence was somebody who dedicated his entire life to trying to discover knowledge and everything like that. And Aloy's just kind of like, oh yeah, no, I get that this is like robots, right? Whatever, who cares? Yeah, but then again, you know, Jack is also supposed to be a character that we're, I think, intended to see as a super badass dude who's, you know, really committed to his goals and stuff like that, and not as this ridiculous caveman character. Oh, for God's sake. See, and that's what having a full bar does, baby. You can't escape the spin. That's just kind of how it is. There's what the writers might intend for stuff. Oh, we got a boss. There's what the writers might intend for stuff, and then there's what it actually is. Like, what can I say? I didn't write the game.
Stinks.
Tell me about it. This is never gonna wash off.
Get ready.
This one must be
Great Marlboro. Keep in mind that everybody is going to smell bad for the rest of the game. You see that in context for any other future cutscenes that happen. Ah, dang it. Well, I'm not doing too bad so far. Obviously, once again, I think the important thing is going to be, let's see what the second phase is more than anything else. Innate regeneration sounds bad.
Not off to a good start.
Ugh. Giant tentacles are also worrying me. Yeah, okay. Well, it seems like it's regenerating health, but not stance, maybe? Almost got chomped there, eh, Jack? Jack, of course, just says, chaos. Tongue tie. Probably just like Silence. I mean, obviously. Marlboro, as they are, like their entire... Oh, wait, no, that was a stun. Marlboro, as they are, their entire thing is just a lot of status effects, right? Regenerate? I'm not a fan. I think Regenerate might just be... Oh? He's got its own charm. The big toothy maw, I think, is... Oh, right. I'm just like, wait, did I get it? Because I saw the meter going back up. Okay, well, that wasn't... Oh. I'm just like, oh, what? Huh? Oh, why did I even doubt Jack there, of course? Well, not the most difficult of bosses comparatively, I suppose, but... not the most difficult of games.
Jack, your crystal.
People better not be greeting me in here again.
Your memories will be stored in this device. Be sure to bring it back.
Hurry, Jack!
You okay, Jack? You were checked out for a bit.
The smell got to my head. So that mist comes from the darkness.
That's right. Its power is frightening. It drives man and beast alike to madness.
So, sort of like the Final Fantasy thing of the mist being souls, I guess the mist here is memories. Which is silly. but expected. Yeah, Astos was saying that, I don't know what happened to the Lufenians. They ain't here no more. He knows. He knows exactly what it is. Mount Golg. Sophia, that's her name. I couldn't remember her name earlier. We're the Fiend of Fire. Marlith? I'm trying to remember because I should know what the 4 fiends are. Dimension 8. I only know so much about Dimension. I only know so much about Final Fantasy 8 and Volcano. I mean, that's a common video game setting, period. Nah, whatever. Ah. All right. Well, not familiar with this one, but then again, the last one was supposed to be Final Fantasy 9, and like I recognize the area. It wasn't particularly Final Fantasy 9E. 90? Right, more bats. Don't worry, they'll just do endless amounts of AoE attacks that permanently stun lock you there. What more do you want? Thankfully, the super armor you get when doing the spin attack works out pretty well. Jed, you always drop the ball. You never have your hands on the ball. The ball is so far divorced from anywhere that you could be manipulating it to any extent. Like, your balls are... You ain't got no balls. Which is actually a bad way to put that, but, whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's just move on.
That's an impressive door. Guess we go through there.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say, it's just like, they're not going to make me do, like... There was that one thing really early on in the... Okay, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Ash. Kind of what I thought, but it's good to have it confirmed. Okay. Yeah, they did have that thing really early on where I had to put out fire by using water magic.
I expect it to be hot, but it's actually pretty nice.
It's because the fire
Yeah, it looked...
in darkness. There must be a fiend here.
I'll bet.
Wait, how does that... Whatever. I'm not going to... Yeah, because you can clearly see, like, the convection happening in here. It's getting, like, wavy in the back. Or, no, that's not the fire. That's the door. That's a magic darkness door. This place isn't hot at all, as it turns out. I mean, I would honestly be less concerned about the heat and more concerned about the fact that you're breathing in a lot of molten metals and rocks and whatnot. That's like, that's always the thing that I think I would be a lot more afraid of. Besides, I mean, just breathing in, like, molten rock by itself, pyroclastic flow and all that, it's gonna singe your lungs like nothing else, which I think is really the more concern than, ooh, it's hot. You breathe that in. That is like an actual, ignore the heavy metal content and everything of what you're doing. We're talking like you have burning dust in your lungs right now. Your lungs ain't gonna like that. Your alveoli in there, they don't enjoy having a hot dust bath. Is that a thing? Yeah, that's like a thing, right? Or like hot sand or something, right? You can like relax in that. It's like a type of bath. I swear there was like a type of bath where you have fire. Not like you don't like stand in fire. What you do is you have just like your body really gets licked by flames or something. I don't think that's real though. Now that I'm thinking about it. I swear at some point in time, like on stream, I tried to look up fire bath and I just found nothing. This thing's not even trying to attack me. Also, that was a boulder. I guess I'm gonna have to keep a lookout for those. Classic Dark Souls. Now all we need to do is punch a pig in the butt, and we got Dark Souls, and it's a Dark Souls-like baby. It's Dark Souls-like baby. Okay, I said that wrong. I put the emphasis on the wrong word there. Anyway. I mean, I do see things ahead of us. If y'all want to help me out with the... Look, I just don't want to get hit by... Ow. Whatever, it's fine.
Okay.
Just don't want to get hit by the stunning powder. That's the big thing. Yeah, lights. Look for lights. Go in that direction. It's just things still look fairly similar, all things considered. Fire elementals. No, I ran out of spin juice. There we go. Don't want to run out of spin juice. I need that to spin.
So what happens when we revive the fire crystal? I mean, we've been using fire without it.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Real fire is much hotter than you remember.
Really? So water will boil faster?
Indeed. And not just that.
Oh, is that really how that works?
More energy. It's the cornerstone of progress.
Are we gonna die when we, like, activate this fire rock? So is that really how that works? That fire, because fire crystal is corrupted, then the entirety of fire still exists, just in a muted, like, version, in a lesser version.
Next.
That is a weird idea. Obviously, it's a little bit out of the scope of the actual game to show this sort of stuff. But at the same time, it's still like an interesting idea by itself. It's a little bit too bad that it's out of the scope to show that. I kind of like to see, you know, people being like, this fire's, you know, I can like stand in the middle of this bonfire and it doesn't really hurt or anything. I mean, I guess like if I stood here for 20 minutes, it probably would. Like, people don't know what it, you have to use super magic fire to actually hurt things with fire. How do I get up there? Is there a way? Probably. Oh yeah, it's just right over here. Oh, the level design is so... Every time I get confused by the level design, it's so embarrassing because it's so simple.
It actually feels
It is not a complex level design. Oh, whatever.
Seriously? I'm melting over
Yeah, whatever. Put it on my... Put it on the huge list of things I'm embarrassed about every time that I record anything on this channel. I'm sure that you're not going to run out of anything anytime soon. Ugh. I see this over. I saw this earlier and I was kind of curious about it.
We got company.
Yeah, but actual level, but yeah, like the actual level part that you need to go to? No, we're not going to be able to see that. Oh? Recollections of Fallen Strangers. Uh-huh. Your memento side will unlock new... So how do I... Don't worry, it's just the last time Sophia died. She does that a lot, usually to Tiamat. Apparently. I can't believe that I died again. Lufenians, reset the time. Are we gonna find out that... Oh, by the way, where am I going here? Are we gonna find out that it's like every time I die, it's actually canonical and the Lufenians are just using their save state abilities? Probably. That feels like something they do in this game, right? All of the stupid, embarrassing... Well, Jack died to a goblin punching him really hard. Reset the timeline. I'll get there eventually. For some reason, the last 50 versions of Jack refused to upgrade any of his equipment. So he died quite a few times to the Chaos Adherent Neon. What? Why would he do that? I know that, yeah, we can just reset the timeline and everything, but Jack, what are you doing? I wanted to bugger myself a challenge. Okay, so I turned off the lava. Where I don't remember what the lava... It's so easy. It's so easy, the stupid level design here. Whatever. It's, don't think too hard about it, me.
Barely even worth the trouble.
I tell ya. That does definitely seem like it is not an adversarial relationship that Jack has with the Lufenians. Is it over here that I'm gonna go? Was it over here? Was it like somewhere over here? This is where I came in from. but I don't remember. Like, you turn off the lava, which I did. And then I can walk through here, but then it's like, yeah, there's nothing else over here. If I go up here, can I go to the left? I cannot go to the left. If I go up here, this leads me back to the statue. Okay, well, we're going to be taking this one a little bit slowly, I suppose. Where is this going? Where is this going? Again, this leads up to the statue. I think that they then want me to go straight from here, which is not what I was looking at. Okay. Yes. Wow, that was bad. Whatever. Once again, it would really help if they just gave me a mini-map. Is there a way you can turn on mini-map in this game? Because I would really appreciate that. Also, I did get some stuff dropped. Grab it, I suppose. Also, you know, this is about the point in time. What do we got for? Hey, boy. Ugh. Oh, you look really dumb. And now, of course, we have several characters who look like that, too. It's just stuff like follow the light. It's stuff like go straight. I'm sitting here obsessing about the story as it exists when it's like... I should be obsessing about how to play the video game, right? Nah, whatever. I'll just get out of here.
Down there not long ago.
Yeah, that means we're making progress.
Thanks, Jack. Just call me right out on this. Now, it does look as though I need to turn off some sort of lava around here. Lava might not be as effective as it once was, but it is apparently... I guess I haven't actually walked into lava to see how much it actually hurts me. Ow, hey, come on. Okay, enough of this.
I'm not dead yet.
Nope, I am dead. Well, I had one hit left, I swear. Okay, well, anyway, I know where to go now. Oh, still, though, this is why you have stuff like maps on the screen and whatnot. Anyway, what was I doing? Maybe there is. Like, if I go into the system settings or something, I can turn that on. I really don't know. Menu settings, perhaps? No. Basic settings? No. Whatever. Just somebody tell me if that's a thing. I know it's literally just saving like 30 seconds or so whenever I do this. But still. Yeah, alright. Alright. I'm not even going to bother with that neutron bomb thing. It seems like it's just better to, as usual, just go for it. Is this a thing? It is. Okay. Saw that, and I thought it looked like something that could be broken. Yeah, but anyway. Alright, do we have like a fire statue up here? Yes, we do. And there it is. And just because that one's not on super fire, you see. They're off on a fine start. Shut up. Okay, so how do I get up there is the question, though. I mean, I guess I can. Oh.
I could keep going.
No. Yeah, I did it.
We'll use this to get back.
Oh, that's a shortcut thing?
I'll make it.
I don't know, but that also gets rid of the thing, too. Okay. Oh, that works. Quickly, before I die. See, that's way easier than actually fighting the neutron bomb enemy. Get me out of here. I feel like we're getting pretty close to the fiend right now. This feels like a fiend. You know, I was very indecisive there for a second, and I was wondering if that was going to get me hit anyway. But nope, Jack is actually pretty fast sprinter.
Pretty high up, aren't we?
You gotta be if you're going to be chasing chaos. Hey, everyone always chaos, you're going to run away, right?
Make sure
Oh, that looks notable. Well, Let's start out here. All right. Anyway, so that's not even supposed to be something that gets you. That's clearly just supposed to be something that is like a thematic thing. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's okay. So that's the crystal. What do we got? I take a sip of my coffee here.
I was having
Aurelius, yeah, okay.
a splendid dream of screaming women, crying children, a blood-drenched castle. Oh, how wonderful it was. But you woke me from my slumber. The power of fire is mine. I will reduce you all to ashes.
Okay. Jack had no glint in her eyes. I mean, he also just does say when she's about to do some sort of attack. And it has like the big tail and everything, so we're gonna have to go look out for that too. Get the heal here, good. Hey, nice. All right, what's second phase, baby? Okay. All right, and then we got fire. I got it. Indeed, she does. As we saw in the cutscene. Ugh. Okay. That tail is something that might be a problem. I guess I don't. Ooh. Oh. Yep. Not good. Oh. Actually still alive. Somehow. Lock on. Do the lock on. Oh, that was a stun, it seems. Yeah, Inferno you definitely want to watch out for, it seems. That one was the one that did me in earlier. Okay, does like get the Raining Swords. Seems like a frightening mistake. Oh, yeah, that one. That sort of attack seems like... Oh my. Cool. But also, like, don't like it. Raining Swords from a lacerated sky. Ow, hey. Okay. Oh, okay. First try. Nice. Oh, no. But Jack has it handled. All right, nice. It's weird. Tiamat took me so long to fight. The next two have just been sort of not as difficult.
Don't worry. I got this.
Look. Oh.
Ouch! Not good.
I knew this was going to happen. Oh no, fire's hot again. Gaze attacks. Which, yeah, they said something about like a gaze attack. No, it doesn't matter, I suppose. Whatever. Yeah, I'm surprised that I got that one first try there. Especially because it seemed like I died at that one point, but then I'm like, oh wait, I got like 1 hit point left.
Shoo!
That was the entire cutscene? Okay. All right, we got the water crystal. And, let's see what we got.
Greetings, O most illustrious warriors of light.
Those.
You've restored 3 crystals, wind, fire, and earth. That means you've defeated
I think you mean
3
earth, wind, and
fiends
fire.
as well. The wind blows, the flames burn hot, and the soil is fragrant and fertile. You've done such a splendid job. Now, this isn't exactly a standing ovation, but it'll have to do.
What do you want?
Jack, always so straight to the point. It spoils the fun, but very well. The pirates of Pravoka put out that you saved the water crystal for last. The winds blow strong, and the seas are too rough for their liking. The good Captain Bickey and the other old salt think you and the Cornelian King are in cahoots to ruin them.
Not my problem.
I thought you'd say that. Of course, if you went and said that to Bickey's face, you'd get an anchor to the jaw. But really, don't worry about it. Leave them to me.
Why? What are you planning?
I'll buy time by spinning them a long-winded elven tale. Pirates love a good yarn, but please do hurry.
Okay, we were. Got anything else to say?
Jack, I suggest you
Well,
check...
you obviously asked those. Okay, anyway. Hey, remember VK? He's also a character in this game. Okay, so way over here. To remember. Not even like memories of etc. The Deceived. Indigo memories. Does everybody have their own color of memories? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Ruins of Machina. Oh, and they're telling me that the mission level is apparently pretty high. So I guess before I do next time, I'm going to be changing up my equipment to maybe be a little bit more powerful comparatively.